strangest thing to invite people to a graduation before knowing that you passed the final exam. We just found that out a couple hours ago. Down, that's it, that's it. Yes, stay. You're gonna see all the things I've learned here. Good boy. My name is Kelly Smith-Wall. I have been disabled for 14 years, and among other things, I have a balance disability and inner ear disease called Meniere's disease. It affects my walking, and I'm throwing treats. Leave it. You just met all of our graduates, and we just are so thankful that you all are here. So thank you for being here. We are overjoyed to see so many of you. Having a disability is rarely a positive thing. And here at ECAD, having a disability means that we are the special ones. It's a gift for us to be here and to have so much attention focused on us. After the first day and a half of team training, all 4 of us clients were overwhelmed, as Lou was saying. But we were committed to the process. We were told how wonderful our dogs think the beef liver treats are, and one of us took our commitment to the process a little too far and tasted the beef liver treat. Let's just say that out of all of us, I was shocked that the one that tasted it was a vegan. She said it was disgusting. With the classroom work, learning the commands with the dogs, we quickly learned that you aren't a service dog handler unless you wake up with treats scattered in your bed because you left your treat pouch on when you went to sleep. Limitations may make others reluctant to interact with us, but I can tell you that these are some of the finest people I know to my left. And it has nothing to do with how they persevere in their disabilities, which they do. They are simply fabulous people, and the camaraderie that we've developed between us because of ECAD team training is just truly very special. If you've never been through team training, we go through a lot of classroom work and about how to care for the dog, how to train the dog, work the dog, and then do practical work in the training room in here actually, such as learning how to groom the dog and learning commands. We also have to work with the dog to practice the commands, and well, our service dogs have long since mastered these things. They know what front is and behind is, and they were waiting for us to catch up. And while we were talking at the table about how the challenges and successes that we were having, we know that the dogs were down there talking about us and saying, yeah, they're teenagers still. And they were saying, did you see how I got her to watch me and say it in a really high-pitched voice for 20 times before I gave her some eye contact? Another said, oh, I taught her to give me the treat even when I do it wrong. I just keep nudging her with my nose. We've known this stuff forever. Why don't they know their heel from their side? I pretended that I couldn't down. And why should I? She gives me a treat every time I stand up. These dogs could not wait for us to catch up. Team training is a whirlwind with so much information being thrown at us, as Lou said. You can ask any one of us, and aside from getting our service dogs and interacting with the fabulous staff and volunteers, we found lifelong friends in each other. We shared our successes and our challenges, our mistakes, and we cheered each other on, and we even texted each other from bed, saying, I'm having a hard time, help me. We even took extra training sessions with people helping us in here. We've gotten to know the dog's quirks as well, which they have. Hope found that Promise loves to look at herself in a mirror, and if she's in a store, she will stop and check herself out. Debbie says that Victory will smile and sometimes even roll on his back when he is proud of himself. Brian took Passion home over the weekend, and Passion, when retrieving a ball at the top of the hill, went upside down on his back, which these dogs love to do when they're playing, and inadvertently started to slide down the hill, and slowly had this smile just appear on his face. At the bottom of the hill, he turned, ran back up, and did it again. He said, I'm doing this is great, I like this guy. And my Benny is a ham when he plays, and he lays upside down and has this really fun smile. We all knew it would happen, that Lou and the trainers, Erica and Linda, would make the right match for each of us, as long as the dog has something about them that each of us needs. Victory gets silly for Deb, reminding her to let go of the drama, the stress. Promise will help Hope to carry her items for her so she doesn't dislocate a joint. Benny makes me brave, and passion is a calming force for Brian. Brian shared, as we all did, we retreated to our rooms the first time we got our dogs, and we were like, oh no, what do we do? And he said he was wondering, can I be a service dog handler? Which we all wondered. He sat on his bed, and his dog Passion got up, he came to him, sat right in front of him, and Passion knew what Brian needed. He gave him his paw, and he looked into his eyes, and Passion put his head on his knee as if to say, we will get through this together. And Brian says he believed him. And they all have done that for us. Bene is going to enable this woman to move out of her parents' house at 39 years old and live independently. He has changed my life already, as Hope and Brian and Deb will attest. Bene. Down. All right, wait. As Lou said, I'm going out in public after years of isolation. I feel braver and more confident in places, and even though it is still overwhelming, having confidence down. We didn't practice this part of the speech, so. Bene has given me confidence, and in the last more than 5 years, with the exception of a vacation, I've been inside a store only 4 times. And in the last 6 days, I've been to 11 stores, 5 restaurants, and an ice cream parlor, and a movie theater. It is such a humbling to be given such a gift, and we all feel incredibly honored to have ECAD service dogs walking by our side. And to every person who has given, supported, with your life, with your money, you could do anything with your money and your time, and you decided to give it for us, and wow, that is really overwhelming. To our family and friends who have supported us, thank you so very much for being here, not being able to pet our dogs and loving on us. To everyone at ECAD, thank you for training our dogs for us and for being here when we were not sure if we could do this. Thank you for all of those of you who were home handlers and nursery families. Wow, I can't even believe how you could give up this phase after spending time with him. Thank you for doing that for us. On behalf of Brian and Passion, Hope and Promise, Deb and Victory, myself and Bene, to everyone who hears my voice, who has given of yourself in some way to support ECAD and the 8 of us, whenever you see this word I got for you all to hang up if you'd like, we sign the back. Our dogs are from the inspiration, one of the inspiration letters. You inspire us, and I looked up inspire in the dictionary, and it says that the word inspire means to give somebody the desire, the confidence, or the enthusiasm to live well. And you all have given us that, and we thank you. You inspire us. Thank you.